Welcome back to House Guests Episode 4. I am so happy that you're here today. We are at the stunning, revitalized Panorama house, a true mid-century architectural jewel that was built in 1950 and reimagined in 2025 by Shoreland Group, a local designer and build firm known for revitalizing historic homes such as this one. This home is special for so many reasons. From the details that are in every pocket of the design, from the intentional layout to the half-acre lot that we are sitting on in Miami Shores. This home was originally built by architect Joseph DeBritta, who is famous around Miami for building Miami Beach hotels, different properties in the Mimo district, and you will see the mid-century charm oozing out of every inch of this home. My guest today on this episode is Pearl Farquharson. She is the owner of Delsie, a luxury East Coast event and design company specializing in creating incredible experiences throughout the Northeast and South Florida. I am so excited to show Pearl specifically this home today because she is in the luxury event space, and this house is all about the details. Let's go grab her and let's take a tour. Hi, Pearl. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good to see you.
It's so good to see you as well.
Thank you for being here today.
Oh, I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to be my house guest today. So this house is a true mid-century property that was completely reimagined. It is absolutely incredible. No detail was forgotten about in this house, and I really wanted to show you this house because you are in the luxury event space, so I think more than anyone, you appreciate details. Would you agree?
I wholeheartedly do. Already, as I was walking up the path, I could just even tell from the landscaping, it just definitely transports you to like an oasis, and
Yes.
I'm so excited to see what's inside.
Okay, well, I'm actually going to take you through not the front door today. We are going to go through a different entrance that I think in your field you will very much appreciate, and it definitely transports you to another space. So let's head around the side and then we'll check it out. Okay?
This is so, oh my gosh, look at the trees.
I know. This entrance is so cool and so unique and something special, I think, for this property. So I like to take people in through the side of the house because it just kind of transports you, like you said, to that special oasis. So I'll let you go first, actually. For someone in events like this space, I just feel like all lit up at night and you're walking into, you know, some sort of event or fun party.
It's very dramatic. I love the drama. Love the drama. And these stones, my goodness, are these original with the home or were these placed put in?
The stones, I believe, are original to the home.
Wow.
Yeah, there are definitely still some original factors, but.
Oh, this is like the perfect like oasis for a party.
Yes.
Wow, my goodness.
You no longer feel like you're in the middle of like this big urban city that we live in, right?
No, not at all.
So this is actually situated on a half-acre lot, which is very rare in Miami. I know in other places it's not, but especially being like this close to the city, it's not easy to find space like this. And all of the landscaping here was completely, you know, reimagined and really done with intention too, to make you feel like you're in that private tropical oasis. It's gorgeous.
My goodness, I can see all of the love that went into it, and I, you know, as I'm looking around, it's very tropical, very oasis, very calm, very tranquil, and I just love the open space. It's like literally everything that's here is perfect for entertaining. You have your open layout, which is perfect for an alfresco dinner or tenting, for entertaining. You have the pool, you have so much around. My goodness, this is beautiful. This is absolutely inspiring. And you know, you don't feel like entertaining, you just have this all to yourself. Because I'm greedy, I don't like to share, so sometimes it's great.
Coming from the girl who plans events.
Listen, you need rest too. This is a perfect pace for rest and rejuvenation.
It absolutely is. One of my favorite features about this is what I mean by every single detail with this house was thought of. One of my favorite features is he actually put in this little walking path.
Oh, wow.
All throughout. These plants, most plants typically start, right at the fence, but because this lot is so large, they were able to really like have fun and play with the landscaping here, which is beautiful. So you almost have another little like moment through here, which is really cool. Yeah, take a look. Absolutely. That's why we're here.
So gorgeous.
Isn't it fun? With some lighting and stuff. Like there's so much you could, you could do here even with an event.
These beautiful, beautiful. I have one of these at home. It's not
Yeah?
quite as large, but
Well, you definitely have the space for it here.
my goodness.
Yes. There's just so many little moments. Even I love a fire pit like that. I would be there every night, I think, if I lived here, just relaxing in my yard. And keep in mind at night too, this is all lit up, right? With different lighting and it's absolutely stunning.
My goodness. Beautiful.
Yeah. What type of event could you host here? Huh?
Oh my goodness. I'm thinking about everything under the sun. Anything from just, and I love this space and how versatile it is because it's as unpretentious and relaxed that you can host, a wonderful Saturday afternoon get together with your friends, or this is as the space is so malleable that you can even host a very special birthday celebration or a gathering or even a housewarming party. So it really is, I feel what is really great about this space too is that there's different sections for a lot of different events or experiences to happen. And so whether you have an intimate gathering of 10 or a larger gathering of 100, the space really does like lend well to so many different possibilities, which is pretty inspiring.
It does, absolutely. You should plan a housewarming party for whoever buys this house.
I'm sold, absolutely. Just say when and I'm there.
So let's head around this way and then we'll go in through the courtyard here. I love these little circular stepping stones.
These are unique. You don't quite see these around. This is quite gorgeous.
They really put a lot of details so that everything lends to like the era of the home and that mid-century vibe. Actually, this is one of my favorite little features over here too. Well, you're from the Northeast, so you probably appreciate this too. I feel like it's a very Northeastern thing, a little outdoor shower moment.
Oh my goodness, this is beyond.
Isn't it so cute?
See, it's the details for me, like the fact that this was placed in, which it's like, for me, great hospitality is being able to speak to the need before someone even thought that they needed that need, and that does that.
You're anticipating it, right?
Exactly. Wow.
Yes.
And in style as well. I love the stripes. I love how it complements the just everything around. It's so beautiful and so subtle too.
The linear design is very mid-century, and they definitely tried to carry that really throughout the property, which you'll see in some other areas as well. And then you get under this beautiful covered terrace here.
It's beautiful.
It's so relaxing. I mean, every detail down to the furniture. Often in Miami, you don't see houses that have almost like their own courtyard. It kind of gives me like a European-inspired feel back here.
And the water, a fountain here is just so calming. It's like it kind of blends in with everything else, but then it's like, wow, like you're instantly transported. And then the hammock. I might not ever leave at this point.
The whole place was definitely designed to be very zen and very peaceful. You can hear
it definitely
even
gives
from
that.
The birds chirping and everything. You have your own little sculpture garden here. Do you do any like yoga or meditation?
I do yoga.
You do yoga?
Yes.
Yeah. Me too. That's why I asked, because I can just totally picture myself out here like in the morning, doing my little morning zen, with the water in the background.
It's the perfect space to get up and start your day, and it's great to manifest when, all this beauty is around you.
100%. Shall we go inside?
I'd love to.
Okay. The inside's exciting too, because it's just really one thing after the next with this house. One surprise after the next.
I also love that the grill, like there's a grilling station here. That's so perfect.
And all the fans, right? That's so important in Miami with this heat. And the outdoor design, they really made it like whimsical with the, the materials they used and the colors and things like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. After you.
This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yes, I love this house so much. The first time I ever came to this house, my jaw was just like on the floor the whole time because I'm telling you, it's just one thing after the next after the next. So this is of course the main living space, the heart of the home. You have your kitchen, your living, your dining, all of the things. It's very open. You can see that, that mid-century character with all of the lines and the tiles. And my favorite thing about this house is, they really reimagined it and they kept a lot of the character. I think, what we see in Miami often is people just completely stripping homes of what they once were and turning everything into white, shiny, extra modern. And they did a really good job of keeping this house to the era that it was from.
This actually reminds me of a event that I recently designed, which had a nod to the mid-century modern Miami flair. And immediately when I walk in, I notice how light and airy the space feels with the textures and the materials that were chosen. And I just love that it feels like a natural extension from outside in terms of entertaining. You have your open floor plan where your guests can be sitting here watching a show while there's cooking happening, and it's absolutely stunning. And you're absolutely right about in Miami, a lot of times what we see now is that the design is more bright and modern and white, but this definitely screams character and energy, and it's so wonderful that it sort of tips a hat back to the time in Miami that Miami's really known for, which was that mid-century time.
Yes.
And the shit, I just keep going back to those lighting pictures. My goodness, these are so beautiful.
They're so cool, aren't they?
Wow.
I'm telling you, every single detail in here, and everything works together too, right? It's all these warm tones and rust colors and burnt oranges and reds and mustard colors that just kind of blend together. So it's absolutely stunning. Furniture, carefully selected.
What a great little spot. My goodness. I would sit here and read every night if I could.
Have your morning coffee.
My morning coffee, my late night glass of wine. Jeez.
It's versatile.
Very, very. Like the entertaining.
Yes. I love how they carried these wood slats all throughout the house too. You'll see them in different places, but they're quintessential mid-century, and they create, a little bit of division and between the spaces, which is beautiful.
And my goodness, this detail here, I just noticed how beautiful this, the tile, it's when you automatically, when you see the wall for the first time, it just looks like a blank canvas, but then when you come up to it, there's just so much detail within it, and it translates to literally every single surface, and as I'm looking around, every single wall is a pattern, whether it's a more pronounced pattern you can see or it's a monochromatic pattern, even the floor, but some way, somehow it all blends together so that it doesn't feel overpowering, which I absolutely love.
Well, that's the key. I think a lot of people are scared of doing too much color or texture or different things that they think are going to clash, but there's a way to do it to where it all blends together, and I think the designers of this home really understood that.
Absolutely. I'm getting inspiration from my friends. And my goodness,
the entertaining island of all entertaining islands. Yes.
My goodness, I haven't seen anything like this. This is quite original.
Well, the shapes are really fun with mid-century too, right? Because everything's not just your typical square or rectangle, or it has more depth and it's more dynamic. So we'll continue on our tour down this way, past our favorite moment here.
There's so many favorite moments.
There's so many. I love the art that's sprinkled throughout this house. I mean, it's gorgeous. They really, really did it up with the art.
And my favorite thing about the art that I'm seeing so far is that it really makes you stop
Yes.
and appreciate and feel, which especially when we're such busy entrepreneurs and professionals, we don't usually have time to do.
We don't. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
It's a very good point.
And like even as I'm stopping and oh my goodness.
I love this little powder room.
Wow. This is just genius.
And the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. Isn't it so cute?
I could get used to that. I woke up like this. Oh my goodness, in this most subtle of details, the way that the lighting fixture matches the pattern, the rib pattern on the wall, and even down to how it cascades into the soap holder, every detail was considered. Oh my goodness, and
I'm a sucker for a good powder room, honestly. Like, you can do it up and it's something that people get to see in your home. It's something that's a little bit different. This is our guest bedroom number 1. So cute, right, with the furniture? Oh, I know. Every little detail down to the lines in the doors, the hardware that they selected, it's perfect. And then your bathroom, you have some different materials in here too, which I think is really nice. So you have your stone on the floor mixed with this funky tile, and I'm obsessed with this tub.
I am too. My goodness.
Isn't it? It kind of lends
Absolutely.
again to that mid-century era with the different shapes, and
This is quite original. I haven't seen anything like this.
it's fun. It's fun. So your primary bedroom's also on this level, down here, in this separate little wing of the home. I know. Yes, I love a primary bedroom that overlooks the backyard, and normally you're just kind of looking at like your regular backyard, but here you have
this is
like,
a view.
yes, waking up to this every day. I mean, it's beautiful and definitely very, very zen.
Again, more beautiful artwork. I love this.
Yeah. Everything just flows perfectly.
The wallpaper's gorgeous. I love like that this detail, how it like overhangs.
Yeah, they carry the texture, I mean, throughout the house in various different ways, and I think is fantastic. I also love a really like fun, funky wallpaper, which you'll see throughout this house. I think is really cool. And then this is one of my favorite things that I specifically remember from the first time I saw this house, was having this window in your bathroom, and you're overlooking this little water feature with the plants, and it's just like,
That's so clever.
yeah, it is. This
And
would make me feel grounded every morning.
I
for
think
sure.
so. I think so. Waking up with a beautiful view, and
Yes.
and I just love how there were features that were uniquely designed to bring a little bit of that magic outside in.
Yes.
And you feel like it's again that natural extension. And this shower,
I know.
oh my
know.
goodness.
It's so funny you said that, because that's really the essence of this house, right? Is tying together the indoor and outdoor living. And a lot of homes miss that completely. But here they're very connected. You see it, from every room. You feel connected. It's
Beautiful.
yes.
Oh my goodness.
There's more.
There's more.
There's a lot more.
I feel like a
actually.
kid. I feel like a kid in a candy store. I'm like, what's next?
Well,
What's
this house
next?
is 5,000 square feet. So yes, it's quite a big property, and that's actually probably one of my favorite things about it. Is sometimes I feel like you're in a large home and you can't fully feel like where the square footage is. Everything's just open. The floor plan's very predictable, but here that's not the case. Like, there's all these different pockets, and the home just keeps going, which you will see.
And it's interesting that you said that, because as I was walking up to the front door, I knew it was going to be a spectacular home because you have great taste, but I was like, oh, like it feels very, it almost feels secluded. Like you almost have to like be invited to experience it, and I so love that.
Yes, you captured it beautifully. So behind here, you actually have a little.
Oh my goodness!
It's cool.
There's
right?
a secret door.
I love a little hidden moment.
What?
Yeah. So your laundry's tucked away. I know.
This makes me want to actually do laundry.
Said no one ever. But it's like they even thought of the art in the laundry room, you know, the lighting in different areas. I love it.
It's beautiful.
It is. So we're gonna head upstairs. I'll follow behind you.
Sure.
Okay, so on your left here, you have the first guest bedroom. This part of the house almost feels like its own wing to me, which is also nice, right? I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person, like if I have guests staying with me, I like a little bit of separation.
I
or
agree.
even, you know, if your kids are certain ages, I think people kind of start to look for that too. So it's nice that you have the primary downstairs, and then this is like its own special wing up here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love that each room that I'm experiencing so far has these beautiful viewpoints to outside, so you don't miss anything. And I do agree with you about feeling like it's part of the home, but it feels a little bit private.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Bathroom in here, guest bathroom. Again, the tiles, it's just super cute, isn't it? The finishes in this house are really what do it for me, because they're really intentional and they're different than finishes that we're typically seeing, you know?
I love how each room has a unique feature that's a showstopper.
Yes.
And everything else is just around it. For me, it's definitely the stone like
The stone is beautiful in that
It's
bathroom.
lovely.
I love it. So you have, at the end of the hallway, actually kind of like a secondary primary suite. So you have tons of closet space in here, large bedroom, ensuite bathroom. So again, it's just nice because it gives you those different spaces in the home. I love how they built in the closets here with all the lighting and texture on the cabinets.
this will do just for my shoes.
Don't worry, there's more.
Oh, there is. You weren't kidding.
There's plenty more.
See,
what we
anticipating
needed.
needs before I
Yes.
even had a need.
That's what we need as women, right?
Wow.
And then they carried the same stone in this bathroom up here, which I love.
What a beautiful soaking tub.
I know. And this shower in the middle, I love the skylight detail too. Like in the shower, it's so beautiful. You can look up and see the sky and the trees.
It's beautiful.
I know. This will do, right?
I
This
think
will
so.
do.
And the gorgeous orchids that that were on that path. I love how again it ties right back into.
I cannot keep
small
an orchid
touches.
alive to save my life, so I'm very impressed here.
You know, I've tried a couple of times, but I'll leave it to the experts.
That's usually best, right? Okay, let's head back downstairs. Okay, so believe it or not, there's more to this house. There's more. You feel like you've already seen all the 5,000 square feet, right? Because it just keeps going.
I agree, yeah.
So you do have a 2-car garage in here, which is always nice. In Florida, a lot of people are just using their garage for storage and whatever else. And then there's a bathroom here, which is great. So if you are entertaining or you're hosting and you're having a pool event, you don't want everyone tramping their wet feet through your house.
So this is perfect. It's right here.
Yes. And because this is more of like an outdoor use bathroom per se, you see they carried the same fun tile
Exactly.
in here. And then there actually is another space through
There's
the
another
garage.
space.
A hidden space.
Oh my goodness! Wow. This is amazing.
Isn't this so cool? I would
This
hang
is
out
so
in here like
gorgeous.
all day, or maybe stick my husband to hang out in here all day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this at all.
It's cool, right?
At all.
So it actually doubles as a theater room too,
So
which is
it's
so
multiple.
cool. So you can put all the shades down, make it really dark and moody in here. Already you have that vibe with the dark ceiling and the wallpaper. And you can throw on like a big game, Super Bowl, concert, whatever.
Oh my goodness.
It's cool, right?
Grill a few steaks, then come right on in. Oh. It's truly an exceptional home for entertaining.
And it adds to the outside, right, too, because if you're entertaining, people can come hang out in this space without ever even going into like your actual home. This is just a really nice extension that you wouldn't expect. So, and then there's more. There's more.
There's more.
You have a really fun little guest suite in here.
Wow.
I know. These lamps I die for.
Oh my goodness.
So
And
this
the
is a full
palms.
guest suite. You have a little kitchenette with a sink, a mini fridge. You can put, you know, a little electric cooktop or a coffee machine in here, and then your guests are like truly out of your hair.
Your guests will never leave.
They'll never leave, which might be the problem, but and they continued to carry the detail in here too.
I see,
think
with the wooden
wood
beam,
slats,
yes.
right? That's the thing, is a lot of times these types of spaces and houses in Miami, we see them as kind of like an afterthought, and people treat them that way.
Yeah.
But this was intentional to still like really match the overall vibe of the house, with everything from the decor to the wallpaper to the tile in the bathroom. It's so cool, right? Even the art again.
Yeah. And the circular
Yes,
tiles.
I love it. I love it.
Beautiful.
Every little detail, right?
And each room has its own character.
Its own personality.
Its own, yeah, exactly. And you can't, it's almost like I can't have a favorite because they're all so unique and different.
Well, if you live here, you don't have to have a favorite. Right?
Oh,
You can
of
have
course,
them
I'll take it all.
And that's it. That's the grand tour.
This has
Yeah.
been absolutely amazing. What a beautiful home with so much amazing character and the energy.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I would love to sit down with you and have a little chat, catch up.
I love that.
Okay.
I told you, I love the drama.
Thank you so much for being here today, Pearl.
I am so excited to be here with you, Carly.
And we had this amazing tour of the house. Now I'm excited to kind of chat with you a little bit more about you. So why don't you tell us, for anyone who maybe doesn't know you, doesn't know what you do, I know we talked about it a little bit throughout, but give us a little introduction of Pearl.
Well, I believe that at my core, Carly, I would say that at my core, I'm a very passionate person. I'm passionate about art, I'm passionate about creativity, I'm passionate about gathering, I'm passionate about bringing joy to the world. And so naturally, my life that I've curated as the owner and lead designer of Delsie, my boutique East Coast event planning and design firm based here in South Florida, that's exactly what we do. I'm grateful enough to work with clients, individuals, and brands from across the country where we curate iconic experiences that really resonate with who the individual or brand is. And so I always have this saying, if it's been done before, I don't want to do it. And if it's been done before and it's a great idea, how could we do it better? I've always been inspired to create spaces which really excites and entices people to connect. I believe that what really started my journey was very much at a young age, where I watched the beauty of my family gathering for the holidays and just seeing how hospitality, amazing food, great music really had the power to bring people together, and I felt that connection was so distinct. And from a very young age, I said that hospitality would be my way to solving world peace, because that is what we all had in common, and what I recognized from the very beginning at an early age.
It's so beautiful. And your events are absolutely stunning. Your events, I think, feel very layered and intentional. How has that evolved over the years with your idea of like hosting and events?
Well, I believe that at the core of my approach has always been the same, and my desire has always been the same, to create experiences that resonates and gets to the soul of the individual. That has always been the same. As a matter of fact, I dedicated my entire career to mastering the art of hospitality. And early on, when I started to work in the world of luxury hospitality, that was the one thing that I felt was actually missing from the industry, the ability for individuals and brands to really be unique and be themselves. And so I really wanted to lean into that. I believe that as I've evolved and grown into my confidence as a planner and designer and an experienced curator, I really wanted to feel like I was stepping into my unapologetic self. And so I would say that my desire to create something that makes you say, aha, you know, this is clever, very much like what we saw in the home.
Yes.
That has always been the same, but I would like to also say that when you walk into a room, not only do I want it to feel very much like you, but I also want it to feel like, wow, this didn't have to, it wasn't in trying so hard in the opulence. I feel like for me, true luxury and the core of luxury and the essence of luxury for me is anticipating someone's needs before they even knew that they had a thought. And
let's talk a little bit about that actually, because I think that's something that, you know, you brought up throughout the tour, and with a house it's very interesting, right? And it's something that I always think about too, like even when I'm traveling. Travel's a big one. When I'm traveling, I'm like, I want everything at my fingertips, and I want there to be things that I'm like, wow, I wouldn't even thought I need that. Like I'm out by the pool and they're passing around popsicles and I'm like, this is perfect. So how does that kind of like play a role in what you do with events?
I like to curate and design and plan events like I'm the guest. And so I always joke with my clients, I want to plan a party that I want to go to. And so it's in the smallest details. When we think of parties or events or iconic experiences, a guest might say, okay, wow, it was in the moment that I walked into a room that I knew it was going to be extraordinary. Actually, what I like to tell my clients is that your guests will experience the event long before they even step into the door. And that's from the first invitation, the first communication that they have with a planner. And each and every detail is methodically created with ease. Does this solve a need? Does this solve a solution? And when I speak with my team, I ask them and I tell them, challenge yourselves to put yourself in the guest's shoes at every touch point. And if in the event that you could think about if this makes your life easier or more convenient, then we've done our job.
I love that. It has a lot of similarities actually too. I think there's similarities between what both of us do, because there's definitely similarities for us, right? Like in real estate, when we're showing a property and people need to really like envision themselves or have these different moments. And it's similar in a way, right, to how people are like experiencing things and how every single thing needs to be like an experience and a touch and all that good stuff.
Oh, I so admire what you do, Carly. And you not only are you so knowledgeable about it, you look good doing it. I'm like, wow. Like I always say that in my next life, maybe I'll be like an interior designer or something that has to do with the real estate, because there is a lot of synergies between the work that we do, but at the core, it's really all about service. And I believe that if you can master understanding that our clients, our colleagues, everyone around us just has a fundamental desire to feel seen, heard, respected, and cared for, I think that we could be successful in anything. And then that is truly, I believe, where the magic happens and the magic unfolds.
Absolutely. And you know I mentioned it throughout the tour, but one of the reasons that I wanted to show you this property specifically today is because this house has a very high level of detail, which I think you've seen throughout, incorporated in every aspect. How do those details play into like your events that you're planning?
Oh my goodness. When I walked in, I felt like a kid in a candy store. Like you saw my reactions and that was so real. I'm like, wow. Like if you haven't noticed by now, I'm a very dramatic person. And it's not because I try to be, it's just because I'm so passionate. And when I walk into the space, and it's about the I say the one thing that I do quite well, or that my team does quite well, is we understand what we call the pulse. The pulse, the energy of an environment, and it's the one thing you can't, it's like the je ne sais quoi, you know? It's like you can't put your finger on it, you can't touch it, you can't see it, but you can experience it. And you can experience the energy and the spirit of the space and the care and that went into it, just from every single detail was created in a way that it sure was not an afterthought. And that was what was so surprising to me. This house at its core was meant to be a home. And I very much felt that in every single space. From I was instantly transported to, well, how would I feel if I were gathering my friends here for one of the few weeks that I'm in town? Or how would I feel if I were tucking my nephews into bed? And each and every detail evoked an emotion for me. And that is what I loved. That is the key.
That's the secret sauce.
It is, and that is very much what I try to do in my work. So I just had such an adoration and admiration for how that was translated into every single space.
I would totally agree with you. If someone wanted to host an intimate gathering in this house, and let's say they didn't want to hire a planner, something smaller, what are some like easy tips that you would give people for hosting something that feels elevated in a space like this?
You know, one of the most common misconceptions about elevation is that it has to be opulent and excessive to feel elevated, and that's just not the case.
Yeah.
Whenever the secret, I'm just giving all my tips today. The secret, I believe, to designing something that feels elevated and intentional is just using the beauty of the home. And I mean, with such a miraculous foundation like this, it's so easy. I mean, and the spaces, I believe, are so versatile. Whether you're having a 10-person alfresco dinner party, just keep it incredibly simple. You don't have to go, for me, the best features to focus on in a space like this is focus on the conversation, the great wine, the good food. And if you have that, you have a really solid base, because there's just so much beauty around you. And the great conversation in the community, those are intangible things that you can't replace. So when you have that coupled with just amazing food that's meaningful to you, and great beverages and cocktails, that's really very much the secret sauce. It's about the people, and sometimes keeping things incredibly simple and meaningful, it actually is the most elevated way to go.
What is something that people maybe don't realize or wouldn't think about that goes into producing events at such a high level as you guys do at Delsie?
Time and energy.
Yes.
So I believe that I had mentioned that when our clients and couples come to Delsie, it's not in the fact that they do not have great style, that they do not know what they want. As a matter of fact, they are exceptional planners themselves. It very much is that they just don't have the time that it takes in order to produce a high-level, extraordinary event, or the resource and the network that is necessary to execute their grand vision. What surprises most people when I share with them is that an average high-level event takes anywhere between 400 to 600 hours to plan. It takes anywhere between 15 all the way upwards to 40 companies coming together. In an average event, we're working with an average of anywhere between 250 to 400 vendors on a scale of 1 to 4 days to curate, to set up, to execute, as well as to de-install a production. So there's
crazy.
A lot. Oh yeah, and if you think of it this way, Carly, it's almost like oftentimes we're tasked with, it's almost like we're tasked with curating a concept for a restaurant and building a 5-star Michelin restaurant in a day and then executing service and then breaking it all down. And that is all of the things that go into building and curating and designing an event. We have to think about each and every step.
All the logistics.
Exactly. And the magic that you see, like my favorite thing in the world is walking into a room with a client or a guest and they're just so taken back because that means that we've done our job. Those moments where it's the gasp and the like how I just kept doing it today. Those
my favorite moments too.
I was like, oh my God, look again at the candy store. I feel like those are the moments where I know that the magic truly happens. And magic for me in those expressions really is when I know that I have done an exceptional job at delivering hospitality.
Yeah, I love it. So to wrap up every episode, I always like to kind of tie things back to home, the space that we're in, why we're here. And I would love to hear from you, thinking personally in your space at home, what truly makes a space feel like home?
It has heart. That's what comes to mind immediately. What makes a space a home is a space that has heart. And I think going back to that je ne sais quoi, that energy, right? It's beyond the beautiful furnishings and the fixtures, which this home has nothing short of. It's very much about the heart and the space and the intention. And so when I think of the perfect home for me, it's the people in my life and being able to imagine sharing this love and this comfort with them. That to me is what really makes a house a home. It's being able to see it through the eyes of my heart.
Spoken like a true events professional who loves hosting and loves bringing people, that are close to them into a space. I think it's beautiful and I would absolutely agree with you. So thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for being my house guest. Where can everyone follow you, connect with you?
You can find me on all key major platforms as by Delsie, and I would love to connect with you all.
And your social media and your branding and your website and all the things are beautiful and very entertaining. So I think everyone will enjoy them. Thank you for being here today, Pearl.
It was an honor and a pleasure.
Thanks so much for watching and tuning in today. For those of you who are curious, I am a luxury real estate agent based in Miami. So if you are interested in this property, I encourage you to get in touch so I can take you on a private tour. If you're interested to learn more about the design, please go ahead and give Shoreland Group a follow. This house is a Compass exclusive listing listed by my colleague, Vincent Imbergia. See you next time.